All right, if you have one of these little booty band things, go ahead and get it out. If you don't worry, we're gonna still have a great workout. This will just make it that much more challenging. We got legs and core today. It's a little crooked, this web. Oh, I think we got it. All right, team. Let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna start with a nice wide stance. Got my watch going. Go ahead and open and drop those hips. Take it up. Use your glutes to help keep those knees out, stacked over your ankle. Take your time with these squats. Turn your music up. Find some music that's motivating. I might turn the camera down here in a second. All right, hold here. You can use your hands or your forearms and just rock side to side. Legs and core today. We're gonna do 3 circuits on the top, standing with legs. I think there's some on the floor actually. And then we're gonna go down to the floor. All right, raise those hips. Drop your chest for core. So if you have a mat, go ahead and have it handy by your side. Go ahead and walk over to one side. You can keep that moving if you want. Just alternate walking side to side. All right, go ahead and scoot your feet together. I got some really squeaky shoes today. Tuck your knees into your chest, roll it up. All right, we're gonna do some knee hugs. Tuck that knee into your chest, switch sides. Really giving those legs a nice good warm up today. If you have weight, you're also welcome to get that handy. Actually, I think we're doing the first one 4 times. Just like always, we're gonna do the first round as our warm up. And then the next 3 rounds are working rounds. So no weight on the first round for legs. Then if you want to add weight, you can. All right, we're going to take that into a figure 4 and sit back, get those glutes nice and warm. Stand it up. If you have a chair, you can hold on to the wall if you want for balance. Ooh, that right side's tight. All right, let's do one more on each side. All right, my favorite inchworms. Walk those hands out into your plank position. Drop your hips, raise your chest. My favorite exercise in the world, or warm up in the world. Push those hips back, downward dog, and walk through those feet. Get those calves nice and warm. I apologize ahead of time. My shoes are so squeaky. And walk those hands back up to your feet. We're gonna do that one more time. Make sure you get those calves nice and warm here. Drop your hips, raise your chest. Push those hips back, walk through those feet. Press your head through those shoulders and walk your feet up to your hands. Go ahead and finish up with any warm up you need to do. I'm gonna do some lunges. You may need to do some more ankles, maybe some upper body, some neck. Finish off warm ups you need to. Maybe you need to do some jumping jacks. It's pretty cold down here in the basement, so I might need to warm up that way too. If you hopped on a few minutes late, if you have these little booty bands, go ahead and get them handy. If you don't have them, don't worry about it. We are going to use a mat. I'm going to be down on the floor for the second half of this workout. I'm just getting those hips nice and warm. All right, so like I said, first round, no weights. And then in the next round, if you want to add some weight, make it a little more difficult, that's fine. Let me adjust the camera. Get your water. Let's get ready to start. First exercise, we're going to do split lunges. So you're going to step back, feet in line with your hips. So notice they're not one directly behind the other. We're going to drop that back knee so you're not front leg dominant. That's what's going to hurt the knee. All the time I hear people say their knees hurt from lunges. I want you to drop your back knee down and stand. Then we're gonna go into a chair sit, so feet in line with your hips. If you take yoga, you've done this one before. Hips back, we're just gonna hold here for 45 seconds. And then we're gonna do split lunges on the other side. That's the first 3 exercises, already explained, you already know. And then just like always, we'll go through them as they come. Let's get ready for those split lunges, everyone. Finish your sip of water. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Split lunges on one side. Again, first round, no weight. On the next round, if you're up for the challenge, you can add some weight if you have it. If not, don't worry, we're still gonna get a good workout in. Taking your time here, this is considered your warm-up round. You have 4 total, 3 working rounds. We're gonna get those legs nice and burning here. 10 seconds. These shoes are driving me nuts. Squeaking. All right, you ready? One more. Step together. I'm gonna turn to the side. Feet in line with your hips, toes forward, arms up, and sit back chair. Hold this position, team. Feel the burn. Make sure you're not favoring one leg. Woo! We got the other side for split lunges coming up. 15 seconds. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go into those split lunges. See, I told you didn't need to wait to make this difficult. Take your time here. Remember, back knee is what's dropping, so we're not gonna go front leg dominant. I don't want you to hurt your knees. Back heel is not rotated in, so you need your hips, knee, and ankle to all be facing the same direction here. If you have a mirror, use it. If not, you can turn your camera on. Use that as a mirror. That's what I'm doing right now. Woo! If I'm burning, hopefully you are too. All right, we have our monster walks next. That's where, if you have the band, you're gonna put it on. If you don't need to, it's fine. I'm gonna put it on my ankles for a little more resistance. What I want to make sure, hips back, you're stepping. What you're not doing is letting your knee collapse. Hips stay down here. Weights in the center. Knees are opening out. That external rotation or against the band is the glute exercise here. Taking a few steps in one direction and then switching. I want you to stay down. If you need to stand up, shake it out, you can. Even if you don't have a band, you're keeping those hips back. Don't let your shoulders round forward. 20 seconds left. I'm going nice and slow here. I'm feeling it. Woo! All right, stand it up. Put the bands away if you have them. We're going down to the floor. 10 seconds. If you take boot camp with me in person, you've done this one with me before, we're hugging one knee into our chest and we're raising the other leg. We're doing some hip flexors here. I'm sitting up tall. You got it, look at that. Hip flexors. For those of you who are doing biking and running, let's get them nice and strong. Make sure you're stretching them after as well. Let's do 2 more. And switch sides. Here we go, other side. Yeah, see these single leg exercises, I really feel the difference. My right leg is stronger, but that's why we do single leg exercises. All right, you have 10 seconds left of these. We're gonna turn it around for a plank and do some glute kicks. So you're gonna hold your plank and kick up. I'll show you here in a second. All right, turn it around. You have a plank, and you're gonna raise your heel. Notice that's not a huge kick. You're just going enough to squeeze that glute. Toe is flexed or ankle is flexed. Squeeze tight. You're doing great, team. Ten seconds. One more on each side. All right, stand it up. We're going back into that split squat immediately. If you want to hold on to a weight, you can. I think I'm going to get a good enough workout without it. Another thing when you're doing these, I don't want you to try to stand directly upright. So you see that curve in my lumbar spine? That's going to hurt. So keep that core tight. Let your spine follow your hips here. I think that chair sit is probably the worst part of this workout. And that's coming up in 10 seconds. This is your second of 4 rounds. So this is one of your working rounds. All right, you ready? Chair sit, feet in line with your hips, toes forward, arms up, glued to your ears. Let's go. Yes, you are hinged at the hips. No, you are not. Chest down, bottom up. Hips down, chest up. Woo, we're in this together, everyone. Deep breaths. Feel that burn. This is when you're getting stronger. 10 seconds. And stand it up. Let's switch sides. Lunges. Okay. You got it. You can get that little glute squeeze at the top. Shoulders pulled back. You may not be working those lat muscles directly, but indirectly you are from keeping that upright posture. How are you feeling, team? I can hear you screaming at me through the computer, through your muted mics. I'm screaming at myself, don't worry. 10 seconds. All right, shake it out. We have those monster walks. Let's get those glutes going. You have a 10-second transition on this one, so use that breather. Hips back, let's go. Your band can either be on your ankles, that's actually harder, or you can put it right above your knees. That's a modified version. If you have the band, if you don't worry about it. If you don't have the band, your hips need to stay down. If you have a band, let's make those steps bigger, team. Bigger, but you're still strong. Don't let the band win. You're stronger than the band. Use those glutes. When I say you don't let the band win, I mean letting it pull you in. Don't let that happen. Hopefully that made you cringe just watching that knee. All right. Finish it off. Stand it up. You have 10 seconds. We're going to go down to the floor for those hip flexors. I'm going to face you on this one. All right, I'm going to start on my right side since I did the other one last time. Raising one leg off the floor. You might be going up. You might just be barely lifting it. That's okay. Deep breaths. They seem so easy. Some of you, they might be. All right, last one. Switch. You ready? Let's go. I'm yelling at you, I'm sorry. Turn your music up. I get so excited. If you can, try not to lean back completely. Try to sit up as much as you can here. You're so close. We have those planks with the glute kick coming up next. All right, turn it around. Plank. And raise those heels. I was freezing in here earlier. Not anymore. All right, we got 20 seconds left of these glute kicks. We're gonna go immediately into those split squats. If you wanna get water, now's your time. All right, stand it up. Again, if you wanna add weight, you can. Here we go, split squats. Make sure that back heel is not rotating in. Remember, hips, knee, and ankle / heel, all facing forward. You want to do hands behind your head? You can do that. Guess what? This is 3 out of 4 rounds. Second working round. Those dreaded chair sits are coming up in 10 seconds. Let's do one more split squat. Step it together. All right, different angle. Arms up, sit back. Remember not to favor one side. I had to tuck my pelvis in a little bit. I was relaxed in the core. Don't do what I was doing. Fix it. So what I mean by that is no hyperextension. Keep it rolled under. 10 seconds. 3, 2. Oh my goodness. All right. Other side. I'm going to do hands behind my head again. Notice I'm not going at the speed of light here. I'm going for quality. You should be too. Don't worry about how many reps you're doing, how many you can fit into the time. Make it a goal to try to complete the time. We only have that sequence one more time. Finish off that last one. Let's get those bands. We have monster walks. You have a 10-second transition, so don't rush too much. Here we go. Hips back, monster walks. Feel those glutes. As you get tired, I know I'm catching some of you right now. You're doing this. You're not monkeys. You're stronger than that. Let's go. Chest up, shoulders back. Remember, you're not actively using those lat muscles. They're still engaged. Posture, everyone. "20 seconds. Stay with me. Do it for your team. At the end of this workout, you get 45 minutes to add to your TechMan Try tracker. Into your biking or swimming section. Down to the floor, hip flexors. Hug one knee. Sit tall, shoulders back, let's go. Starting with my left again this time. Deep breaths. So my goal for myself is to try to finish the timer without letting my heel drop. So keeping it off the floor. You might have a goal to finish 5 or 10, whatever it may be. Make that goal for yourself. Once you complete it, take a breather. Let's do the other side. You can follow my goal if you want to try to finish off the timer without letting your heel drop. We got 15 seconds. I don't remember this exercise being so hard. Woo, here we go. We're just kicking butt today. All right, let's go into those glute kicks. From your plank, raise your heel. I'll let you know when the 20 seconds are up so that you can get water before we start the last round of legs. After this last round of legs, we have core. All right, your 20 seconds left for these. Now would be your time to get water if you need it. All right, relax. Last one, let's go. Finish it off on a good note, everyone. We're in this together. You're gonna get to give yourself a high five after this. If you're sore tomorrow, let me know. I love knowing. 10 seconds. Deep breaths. One more. All right, shake it out. You ready? Hip length, toes forward, arms up. Exhale down. Let's go. Don't think about it burning. Think about what you're doing. You're strengthening your legs. Now is the time while you're tired to push. Right now is mind over body. I'm telling you, it's a lot more in the mind right now. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay. I'm just as sore as you are. Here we go. Other side. Step back. Lunge. Again, I'm sorry about these squeaky shoes. "30 seconds. The reason I have my arms up is so that I know I'm not dropping my shoulders. You ready? All right, down to the floor. Hip flexors, last one. We got hip flexors and those planks. Then we're done with the upper or lower body, at least. First half of the workout. All right, then we got a core circuit. Core circuit's on only 3 times. I see something in the chat box. Oh, you're right. I forgot monster walks. Let's do these. We'll switch it up a little bit here. If you're with me, if you're doing monster walks, you can keep doing them. If that's what the chat box is, I'm sorry. I jumped the gun here. Other side. If you're doing monster walks, keep going. If you did it correctly, you're just going to do the opposite of what I'm doing. If you followed me, we're going to stand up and do the monster walks next. We can adjust. I got you so excited that we were so close to being done. Got myself so excited. All right. If you're with me on the floor, stand it up. If you're standing up, bring it down to the floor. I'll give you that halfway mark for those of you doing the hip flexors next. That's what I get for not taking advantage of my cheat notes or my timer. Thought I knew it by the 4th round. You're doing great, team. You're halfway, so if you're doing hip flexors, switch sides. If you're not, if you're with me, keep it up. High five, double high five. I'm gonna drop my hips a little bit more. I'm cheating here. Like I said, I'm not going at the speed of light here, but I still feel it. Don't worry. All right, we're all gonna come up together, or come down together, I guess, for planks. Here we go. Plank with a kick. Let's go. Plank, glute kick. Again, doesn't need to be a big kick. Just enough to feel those glutes engage. Obviously, core is engaged, shoulders are working. All right, here we go. One more on each side. All right, break. Get your water. We're gonna go down to the floor. Get your mat ready. Yep, I was right. Yep, you reminded me about the monster walks. Thanks, team. I tried to get away with it, but you didn't let me. Just kidding. I swear it wasn't intentional. Okay, if you have a yoga ball, if you're in a workout room, your little home workout space, and you have a yoga ball handy, you are welcome to do yoga ball crunches. If you don't have a yoga ball, I actually encourage you to do yoga ball crunches. But if you don't, that's fine. You're gonna be with me. I don't either. We're gonna be down to the floor. We're gonna do crunch pulses. So let's bring it down to the floor. I'm gonna bring my timer over here. Feet flat. Like I said, if you have a yoga ball, use the yoga ball. I'd prefer you do that, or a Bosu ball, that'll work too. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, crunch pulses, which just means you're gonna try to hold yourself up and pulse in small movements. Hands reach down to your toes. Exhale each time you lift, and keep that chin away from your chest. That's not a lot to remember, don't worry. I'm just messing with you. Take breaks as needed. 10 seconds. No holding your breath, down to the floor on your backs. Modified version, hands under your bottoms. More advanced, you're gonna bring your arms out to the side. We're gonna do scissor kicks. So one leg down and switch. Lower back should be pressed to the floor. Your hand shouldn't be able to slide under your back. If it is, put your hands under your bottom. Exhale each time you switch. Let's try our best not to let those feet pass our hips. Head and upper back is on the floor. All right, this next one is hard. So I don't want to say it's my favorite because it's hard, but I like it. Hands back. Option 1, you're going to bring one leg over, one leg over. Option 2, you're doing both, like you have a kettlebell out in front of you. I'm probably going to start with both legs and then switch. Woo! Again, don't hold your breath. 10 seconds of these. Remember, 1 is your option. Kick, kick, over. I'm going to finish it off. 3, 2, 1, turn it around. We have, in a plank, we're going to do mountain climber, so into your chest, with a monkey, spider monkey, out to the side. In, spider monkey, spider monkey. Take your time. Woo! I'm burning. All right, we got 10 seconds. I'm gonna try to do one more round here. All right, turn it around for those crunches. Again, if you have your yoga ball, use it. That was 1 out of 3. Take breaks. I know I'm going to need to. Here we go. Exhale as you lift. I'm gonna do sets of 10. Woo! That is a burner. All right, here we go. Like I said, I'm doing sets of 10, taking a break. You might have your own little routine here. That's okay. Maybe you did 10 and you're breaking until the next exercise. That's fine too. All right, we got scissor kicks. Hands out to the side for more advanced, under your bottom for modified version. Switch, switch. Those deep abdominal muscles, your transverse abdominals, are what's working to keep that lower back from coming off the floor. Exhale each time you switch. Sometimes I get so mad at myself for writing these. Just kidding. You all are what keep me going. All right, hands behind you. Single leg, up and over, or both. So you either have 1 kettlebell or 2 that you're bringing that knee up or leg up and over. Oh, goodness. You got it. I'm going to wait for the 10-second mark, and then I'm going to finish it off. 10 seconds. I want you to remember not to cheat. I'd rather you take breaks and do lesser reps or less reps than cheat. Here we go. We got those planks. Knee in, knee in, knee out, knee out. You might have to do 1 round at a time. That's completely fine. Okay, we got 1 more. 10 seconds. I'm going to try to do 1 more round here. All right, you ready? Do what you can. 1 more round. We got those crunches. Yoga ball or not. Again, I'm going to do sets of 10. Don't be like me. Don't hold your breath. I got to remind myself just as much as I got to remind you. So close. All right, you ready? Scissor kicks. Even if you're just doing a certain amount, that's okay. Something's better than nothing, right? 15 seconds. See, I gotta take breaks. So don't feel bad if you need to. Don't feel discouraged. This is a hard workout. All right, over the kettlebell. Whether you got 1 or 2 kettlebells, basically I mean 1 or 2 legs. Hands are behind you for support. Don't hold your breath. Whew. I'm gonna wait for that 10-second mark. Here we go. You ready? We got 45 seconds left of this workout, and then you're done with me for the week. Here we go. Do as many as you can, even if it's just 1 round. Don't give up. I've done 3, and then I finish off with 1 more at that 10-second mark. Here we go. Finish off 1 more. Wherever you're at, let's do it. All right, stretch out those abs, whether you're on your hands or your forearms for your cobra. Stretch it out. You earned it. How are you feeling? You can't leave this workout without telling me how you're feeling. Sit back on your heels, child's pose. Thank you again for coming to classes. It means a lot to me to still have our boot camp community and to have a pretty good attendance too. All right, let's bring 1 foot forward. Bring those hips into that lunge. My timer's still going. All right, push those hips back, toes up. Hamstring stretch. All right, let's switch sides, same thing. Hips forward, start here. You earned that 45 minutes for your TechMan tracker, swimming or biking. Hips back. Extend, pull those toes up. All right, I'm gonna have you stand up. We're gonna finish with our quads. Before you leave, bring 1 foot up, hold on to something. Hips forward, squeeze here. You're not allowed to leave without telling me how you're feeling. How you're doing, thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever. Just so I can hear from all of you. If you're in the Ironman's TechMan Tri team, I called you out on Yammer. They wanted us to do like a tag your it kind of thing on Yammer for the TechMan Tri page. So I called out you Iron Moms. So check that out. All right, have a wonderful rest of your day, everyone. Thank you again. I appreciate all of you.